and welcome to your full body Pilates. This is for mobility, it's for flexibility. We're gonna feel great and yeah, get your mat and come and join me. If we haven't met before, my name is Emma. I am a qualified Pilates instructor who happens to be registered blind. So I do have my guide dog Archie at the side who will possibly join us for the video. He sometimes likes to get involved. So you might find he walks across the camera or pitter-patters around. So yeah. Bring yourself into a nice seated position where your feet are together and your knees are opened out to the side like a little frog. You might want to sit on a block or a cushion to lift you a little taller, and you might need to adjust the legs. I want you to take a moment to sit nice and tall. And actually, if you haven't done my Pilates preparation video, I recommend hopping over to do that one because it'll really get you in that Pilates mind. But grow tall, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, and simply start to rotate your torso all the way around in a big circle. So you're pushing your ribcage to the side, to the front, to the other side, and you round your spine back. So this isn't simply just you circling around the whole upper body as one. It's like your whole ribcage and your whole upper body is really pushing to each end of the room. Imagine you've got like a cylinder around your ribcage and you're trying to run your body around the inside of that cylinder. Go back the other way. And this can be so nice because it is going to stretch out your back. It opens out through your ribs, your chest, and I don't know, it just gets us moving. Good. When you're ready from here, sit tall. Place one hand to the side of you. Sweep the other arm up by the side of your ear. Come into a nice big side bend for me. And then come up, place the other hand by your side. Sweep the other arm up by the side of your ear. Come into a nice big side bend. Just do that a couple more times and just notice whether you're leaning forwards or back. We should only be going to the side. And also you want to keep your sit bones lovely and grounded. Good, coming all the way back up. If you can, come up to high kneeling for me. If this is uncomfortable, you might want to stand up. But we're going to come up, if we can, high kneeling. Pad up the mat as much as you need to. And tuck your pelvis under and create this lovely straight line through the front of the body. When you're ready, we're going to swing our arms in front to about shoulder height and sit back towards your heels. Push your hips back as far as they can go, and then come back up to high kneeling or standing and squeeze your arms slightly back behind you without popping through the rib cage. We sit back again, like we're trying to sit back on the heels, but we don't quite make it. We come back. If I show it from the side, we're pushing the hips right back. So we're getting that little bit of mobility into our hips, our shoulders, our knees, maybe feeling a little stretch through the ankles as well. Good. On the next one, sit all the way back for me. Place your hands to the floor in front. Extend your left leg out to the side. I'm going to mirror you. So the toes point forward and the foot is grounded on the floor. And simply shift the weight back and forth. So you're getting this lovely inner leg stretch. The other leg hasn't changed position. You're kneeling on it. But as you shift back and forth here, you're going to feel the wrists, the inner legs, or the inner leg on that side. And then stop where you're in the middle, where the weight is across the hands and the knee that's on the floor. And see if you can round your spine up. Create this lovely big cat stretch where you tuck your tailbone and your head under. And then go the opposite way. Try to lift your chest and your tailbone and feel that deeper stretch maybe in the inner leg, your groin. And then round up again. And then go back the opposite way. Lovely. And then when you're ready, we're going to turn towards the leg that's lengthened in front and swivel our whole body to face that leg that was lengthened, So we're still on that left leg. The foot is grounded into the floor and it's now directly underneath the knee in this lovely right angle. And the back leg that was already kneeling is still down, but it's facing same way as the other leg, and your shin and knee is on the floor. And you're simply just going to rock back and forth, in and out of pushing that front leg forwards a little bit more, and then lengthening it as you sit back. So maybe you can lengthen the leg all the way, lift through the toes onto the heel, and then you might want to walk your hands forwards along the mat as you come into this hip flexor stretch, where the back leg lengthens a bit more and the knee of the front leg stretches over towards the toes a bit more. And you're just simply coming in and out of this lovely stretch through the hips and the hamstrings. Good. When you're ready, come back into your hip flexor stretch where the front foot is grounded into the mat, knees on top of the hip, and see if you can lift yourself up. Find your balance here and lift your upper body up nice and tall. From here, we're going to hopefully find our balance. We're going to push into the front leg and the back leg at the same time and see if we can come up to standing. Lifting nice and tall, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We then take the other leg back this time. So now the right leg is in front. The left leg, we're resting on the knee. It's behind us, underneath the hip. And we're back into that lovely lifted hip stretch on the other leg. We'll place the hands down to the floor. And we're simply going to walk in and out of that lovely hip flexor and hamstring stretch on the other side. So now the right leg should be in front, the foot is planted into the floor, knee on top of the hip, but then we shift the weight back towards the back leg as we lengthen that leg that's in front, lifting the toes off of the floor, feeling our hamstrings. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swivel to the other side so that when I turn, I'm not facing away from you. Good. When you're ready, lengthen back into your hamstring stretch and shift the weight around to the side. So now you're kneeling on your left knee, right leg is extended, hands are planted into the floor just underneath the shoulders, and you're rounding your spine up, feeling the inner leg. And then we go the opposite way, lift through the chest, the tailbone, and then we round back up and go back the other way. Just see how that feels. And then find somewhere in the middle and just simply shift the weight back and forth over the wrists, sitting back towards the heels. Just feeling that lovely inner leg stretch. Good. And then when you're ready, draw that knee in, come back to high kneeling. When you're ready, sit back again, swing the arms in front. We're working to those hips again, and then lift up. And we go again, we sit back, reach the arms forwards, and come up. Sitting into that high kneeling squat. Good. From here, when you're ready, step one leg in front, and then the other, come up to standing. And last little bit, bring yourself right to the front of your mat, so the length of the mat is in front of you. Stand nice and tall, arms by your side. Nod your chin to the chest and take a nice big roll down up and over the legs for me, reaching for your toes. Only come down as low as you feel comfortable and simply bend and straighten the legs, deepening that stretch through the hamstrings. Now, if you want to deepen this a little bit more, you're going to walk your hands out in front into your up stretch, down dog, inverted triangle, where your hips are high, hands are pressed into the floor, feet are pressed into the floor, chest is in line with the arms, and you're simply going to bend. I'm going to come up onto my fist and straighten the knees. Here, I'm coming up onto my fist because I am so sweaty. I am slipping on the mat. Bend, and as you straighten the legs, push your heels towards the floor, feel your calf muscles for 2. And straighten up. And let's go last one. And straighten. And then soften the knees all the way down to the mat. Walk yourself up to a nice tall seated position. Take a nice deep breath in as you sweep your arms up. You can also do this standing. Hello, plant. And breathe out. And that's it, you're done. You have worked from top to toe, lots of movement through the spine. Actually, just give your spine a little twist here. I missed this bit out. I just want you to twist a few times here. How can I forget the twist? Just swivel your torso and then come back. But yeah, you've done a little bit of twisting at the beginning as well anyway, so we've worked into the torso, the shoulders, the hips, the knees, the legs. I hope you're feeling that you're ready for the rest of your day, and subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you enjoyed it. We didn't get to see Archie today. Archie! Ready? Come see everybody. Ready? Can you touch? No, nothing. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next week for another one. Take care. Bye. Now you're coming over? Now you're coming over? Come on in. No, he's... Okay, bye.